Come on.
What's
Finally.
up?
Finally.
What?
Nice.
I'm here. Don't sweat it. Hey, guys, today we're going to talk about some of our most common pet peeves, and we can't wait to hear what some of your pet peeves.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
Are we going to film this episode today?
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I got onto this when I was waiting for you, so whatever.
Like I said, we're talking about pet peeves. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian.
Hello out there, world. Like we said earlier, we're going to talk about pet peeves today, and we can't wait to hear about yours. And we thought it'd be kind of fun because this happened by accident. We're going to show you one of Brian's pet peeves that was filmed during one of our shopping fails video. Let's take a look.
Damn people. Here, this is what kills me. See the cart right here? There's the cart return. They couldn't walk
Someone needs to get into the Christmas spirit.
Look how far that was.
If you guys didn't get a chance to see that video, make sure you kind of scroll back and look at our shopping fails video, and you can see how someone completely triggered over the Christmas holidays. But anyway, we're going to talk about pet peeves. But Brian, why is that such a big thing for you?
I don't know. It just bugs me. It's like, especially in that video, if you guys see, literally the cart was next to the cart barn or whatever they call that. It's like, I don't understand why people can't take.
I think it was less than 15 feet away.
I know. I mean, it literally could take 10 seconds to put it away. And instead they blocked where we needed to park. It's always been a pet peeve of mine. So then we went out and I wanted to just film, and we blinked out all their faces. We don't want to get anybody mad. And we didn't want to confront anybody, but I just wanted to show that people literally will not move the cart 5 feet away, 10 feet away, 15 feet away. Even if it's 20 yards away, it's not that hard to do. But most of the time I saw on these people, the cart barn would literally be behind the car, and all they had to do was shove it in the cart barn. Anyways, I know that's
I agree. I know.
one of my pet peeves.
It bugs you.
Anyway, so that's why we filmed this. You know, these people. So, and then this was the best. So this lady right here, she's putting the cart right next to her car. And the cart barn is literally right next to my car. It's right behind her, actually. So there she gets in, and she starts to pull out. We see she's making a sharp turn here, and boom, she stops. So when she pulled forward, check this out. Look at their cart. There's the cart. Hits the car right next to her. And then she just drives on like no big deal. And then there's the cart. Ran right into that car right next to her. So then there's Cedric, our hero. Grabs the cart.
How far away is this?
Security measures.
Yeah, not too far.
Count my steps.
So 16 steps. Cedric had a few, so we're gonna go over those next. So Cedric, what are some of your pet peeves?
I have a few pet peeves, and I really didn't think about it until me and Brian started talking about this. Now, I was either cursed or blessed, however you look at it, with extremely large teeth. And I smile a lot. And one of my things is I smile at people, and it really bugs me when I smile at people and they don't smile back, because I just have a naturally big smile and I smile at people.
You can't not smile at Cedric, though. I don't think that ever happens to him.
It does. It's rude. But and here's what I think. Although it's a pet peeve of mine, I know that you don't know what someone's going through during the course of the day. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't take offense to it, but that's why it's a pet peeve. It bugs me.
I don't know if I read this, and you can fact check me on this, but I think in some cultures, they think Americans are weird because we do smile at people out on the street. And I think there are cultures where they just think that's just a bizarre thing.
Okay.
All right. If anybody out there heard of that, I've heard that before. Let us know in the comments.
Okay, sounds good. What else you got, Brian? What else bugs you? What else grinds your gears?
So I took this video when I was driving. I had my wife take a video of me driving. So see if you can spot these two pet peeves of mine. So you catching the first one there?
It looks like in that first one, they're driving extremely slow.
It just bugs me. I don't know.
But you're not a lead foot.
I know. I used to be, but I don't know what it is. I need to calm down. I know that. But then did you check this out? Did you catch the second one? Did you catch that too?
Not only are they driving slow, they didn't use their turn signal.
Yeah.
That bugs.
So that's, especially when you're behind somebody, it doesn't bug me as much, but I just wanted to use that example. But when you need to like make a turn and they're turning in that you could have gone and they don't use their turn signal, I know these are dumb things, but that's why they're called pet peeves.
You know what? I've noticed something already.
What?
A lot of yours are car related or driving related.
Oh, they're
You have
out and about.
You have road rage.
Yes, I may have road rage. So another thing when it comes to my road rage, I guess, is when you're behind somebody at a light and they're talking on their phone or they're on their phone and the light turns green and they just sit there.
You know what?
Yeah.
On the way to Brian's today, he sent me a text saying, "What time are you going to be here?" And I'm like, "I'll be there in about 5 minutes." And this thing I hear, I was like, "Oh!" So I threw my phone down and I had to take off because the light turned green and I didn't accelerate fast enough.
He was one of those guys.
You shouldn't text and drive.
So what's another one, Ced?
Another one that bugs me, and I think it bugs me when the person doesn't apologize when you're in a large venue like a concert or a sporting event and you're walking along and next thing you know, someone has stepped on the heel of your shoe, giving you a flat tire.
Ah, yes.
And it ruins, you're in a stride because you're in a crowd, you're trying to get this little gait going, and when someone steps on your shoe, it just ruins your whole rhythm. And they say, I'm sorry, but you look at them like, you idiot, why were you so close?
Yeah, I just think that's an accident.
It is an accident, and that's why you don't make a big deal out of it. But it's like, and if the shoes are tied too tight, now I got to bend over and untie the shoe to put the shoe back on, as opposed to slipping it back on.
But you know what bugs me more? And when you mentioned the flat tire, what I thought you meant, because that's an accident.
Right.
The purposeful wearing of shoes where people actually just flatten their back of their shoe, and that's how they wear their shoes.
Ugh.
That's what I consider. That's a purposeful thing. The accident, that happens. I've stepped on people, they stepped on me.
Right.
But people that consciously wear their shoes like that.
Right.
With the back end. Now, I guess, on your point, they'll never have the back of their heels stepped on. And
maybe they do it.
Yeah, maybe that's why they do it.
I'll flatten my tire before they flatten it.
Yeah. I have people that I know that they flatten the back of their shoes and they wear it like that. And that's just one of my pet peeves. You hungry?
I thought you doing a flat tire thing, and I got hungry. So I might as well eat while you doing that. And you didn't need me for it, so I said, didn't make a big...
Hey, Cedric, what are your pet peeves? Number 3, loud chewing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, huh?
Yeah.
My bad. So actually, loud chewing is one of my pet peeves, and it's just something it's irritating, it's rude, it's inconsiderate, especially if you're out at a nice dinner or you're at home with your family. And most loud chewers, and correct me if I'm wrong, most of them chew with their mouths open, and I can't stand that. It just bugs me to no end.
Well, my wife and my daughter say that I'm a loud chewer. They also say that I do chew with my mouth open. I don't believe it. Unless they get it on video.
I've never noticed that.
Happen. Yeah, I think they're lying.
You know what stinks for you now?
They gang up on me.
If you're a loud chewer and your mouth open, now you're going to get stuff caught all in this.
I know. I can't. I can't be a mouth open chewer. Otherwise, it would get caught in all this. So, evidence for me.
Right. Yeah, don't be a loud chewer. It's terrible.
One of my biggest pet peeves, and I think it has to do also with, it's kind of a Murphy's Law thing.
Right.
Is this right here. You can see me sitting down, going through my laundry after I've done wash, and I only have like 4 different types of socks. I have a lot of socks, but 4 different types.
Right.
The first 4 I pick out, none of them will match. It's
Never.
always a single sock. Just the law of averages. I'm a math guy. The law of averages should be that if you pull 4 different socks out, at least 2 of them should match, right?
I think so. We have to do a little math test and see what the averages are.
I don't know.
That's one of mine too. Actually, mine is actually doing the laundry, and when you're taking them out of the dryer, it's like a sock gets lost. It's like, how did that happen?
Yeah, I know. The gremlins.
Socks should be in one of three places, either in your sock drawer, in the dirty hamper, or in the washer dryer. That's it.
Yeah, my daughter, she just, when we were talking about this, she cracked up. She says when she takes hers out of the dryer, if she can't find the match, she throws that one back in the laundry to be washed again. So why don't you just put it aside and wait till its partner shows up later? She goes, nope, if it's not there, I can put it back in the laundry.
Okay, world, those were our 10 pet peeves, and let's be clear, very similar to our Millennial Speak video. There's thousands more, but can you spot the 10 that we listed? And if you guys really like this one, maybe in a few more weeks we'll do a part 2 of this and see if we can list some more pet peeves.
So we want you in the comments to list, your pet peeves, and also see if you caught all 10 of our pet peeves. Because other stuff is people that are just rude. Is another pet peeve of mine. So
I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. Until next time.